What it do? What it do? You know what to do. Like, subscribe, share, comment to my YouTube channel. Most definitely hit that bell icon. That's the notification bell that alerts you all content that will drop to my YouTube channel. Also, make sure you hit the thumbs up, the AKA the like button. YouTube appreciate that. S.L.R Media TV appreciate that. Also, make sure you smash the subscribe button. Also, I need everybody to go check out my second YouTube channel, S.L.R Sports News TV. We already eclipsed the 800 mark. We on the way to the 900 mark. Let's continue to support the channel over there. Also, you like the content, make sure you support the Cash App. All information is put in at the bottom of the ticker. Shout out to my subscribers. Shout out to my future subscribers. You see, we in the building. We back. We back. You see it. Carolina Panthers, Atlanta Falcons, week 3, live commentary post show. And the Carolina Panthers stopped the Atlanta Falcons on their drive. So Bryce Young will get the ball, and let's see how it goes from there. Let's get it. We in the building. Share the live. Share the live. Ah, there you go. Bryce, Garbage Manning. Bryce on the center. 3 wide receivers. Sanders goes in motion. Bryce gets in the shotgun. Looks. Bryce throws the ball. Those are to Tommy Tremble. No, that's Bryson Tremaine. Oh, Bryson Tremaine. How in the hell Bryson Tremaine is getting playing time over Jimmy Horn? I don't know. I don't get me that. Don't get me explaining why. Bryce, Bryce on the center, 2nd and 2. Bryce play action. Play action. Bryce throws it. Bryson Tremaine again. First down. Carolina Panthers in the blue jerseys, black helmets with blue stripes. And it's not sold out. This home game is not sold out. I see a lot of empty seats. You think I'm going to waste my money? Nah. Bryson shotgun, 1st and 10. He's surveying, looking. 4 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Bryce gets it. Quick pass. The Hunter Renfro, nothing. Too high, first of all. And it looked like a they really get is not playing. Look like he out. Got K Mays in as the center. Chandler Zavala in as the right guard out for Hunt and Corbett. David Moore is in for Xavier Leggett. So Xavier Leggett is not playing in this game. Bryce on the center. Bryce is 3 for 3 for 16 yards. 2nd and 9. Bryce over here being Bryce Manning. Bryce on the center. Chuba in the backfield. Hands in the Chuba. Chuba looks. Chuba gets more. Chuba looks. Let's see what Garbage Day Canales is doing. Cause the word going around is saying Day Canales, he heard my live. He feels the heat. He said that I'm bringing unwanted pressure to him and his team. I'm not bringing enough pressure, Dave. A lot more is coming your way, Dave. Bryce on the center, 3rd and 3. Bryce gets it. Shotgun looks. T Mac act like he caught the ball, didn't catch the ball. Yeah. What I got to say about that? T Mac didn't catch the ball. That'd have been Xavier to get. Y'all ready to cut him. That'd have been Xavier to get. Did not catch that ball. Y'all be ready to cut him. Yeah, you got to catch that, T Mac. Yeah. Yeah. Every drop that T Mac makes, I'm going to be very, very critical of it. Yeah. 4 for 3. Carolina Panthers going for it. 4 wide receivers. They playing. They ain't going for it. Bryson shotgun. Bryson shotgun. Bryson shotgun. He throws it to T Mac for the catch. T Mac wide open. But Bryce always plays good against Atlanta. And see what Atlanta is doing? They're just watching. Even the Carolina score on this, Atlanta just seeing they're just playing it out right now. I guarantee you, all this what you seen on this first drive, you won't see it no more. Guarantee you, Atlanta gonna peel on it. First and 10, Bryce on the center, three wide receivers, play action, bootleg. Okay, I see what they doing. See what they doing. See what they doing. They trying not to let Bryce be no pocket passer. I see what they doing. I see him. I see him. Cologne, what's good? Good to see you back. We in the building. Carolina Panthers versus Atlanta Falcons. First and 10, first and go. Three wide receiver set. Bryce another play action. This time to the right. Overthrows it. Keep feeding T Mac. Now all of a sudden now is able to get it's not playing. Oh, you just straight up just feeding T Mac, ain't you? Okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. I see exactly how Dan Canales won. That's the reason why I was able to get trade me, bro. Trade me. It's even more evident. Y'all ain't gonna do me like that. See how y'all feeding T Mac? Y'all wouldn't even feed me like that. Nah, I'm out. Bryce on the center. Another play action fake. Another play action fake. For the touchdown. And it's a flag on the play. But don't worry about all that celebration Bryce doing. That little stupid ass little arm, little hand, just all that dumb shit. Don't worry. Don't worry. Calm down, Panther fans. Calm down. Trust me. They won't score nothing else. Trust me. It was holding on Corbett. That was straight up. Now I don't know who. No, K Mays. K Mays was holding like a motherfucker. K Mays was holding like a motherfucker. Who the flag on? It got to be on Carolina for holding. Oh, it's a touchdown. I'm not worrying about none of that. I'm not worrying about none of that. What Carolina just did. I'm not worrying about none of that. Trust me. Trust me. Seen it all before. Not worried. Not worried at all. Yo, the pay per view last night, WWE was fucking trash. How this squad seen and Barry Drew. WrestlePalooza was super trash. WrestlePalooza was probably one of the worst pay per views that Triple H has put on yet. Garbage from top to bottom. Garbage. I was bored. AEW had that pay per view last night. I was bored with that. That was 4 hours. Then you add on WWE. It was even. Bruh. Triple H should be fired for sure. ESPN, you just wasted all your money on on this product. What they put on last night for WrestlePalooza. Nah, this is horrible. Yeah, AEW did do better. AEW wasn't no better either. Wasn't no better either. Because AEW they don't have no storyline. They just go out there and wrestle. Shit just don't make sense sometimes. Then on top of that, Drew McIntyre, he's a loser. He's a jobber. He's a glorified jobber, a loser. I would never believe in Drew McIntyre ever again, which I didn't believe, which I knew he wasn't gonna beat Cody Rhodes, but you would never be a world champion under Triple H, Drew. I get WWE WrestlePalooza a D. That shit was That shit was horrendous. They making Drew and Jobber. I'm so mad right now. I miss when he was a threat. Well, best thing for Drew McIntyre to do is go to TNA. That'll be his best bet. He is not winning the belt. He's not beating Cody. He's not winning the belt. He better. He might have a better chance going to Monday Night Raw winning the belt. He got to get the hell off SmackDown. He got to get far away from Cody. Because Triple H is not letting Cody Rhodes lose the belt no time soon. So any wrestler that fights Cody Rhodes is losing. Bryce don't put that motherfucking iPad down, think he doing something, motherfucker. Bryce, well, the word going around is Bryce got his Demonte fruit cups that was sent to him, custom mobbing, heavy syrup, extra cherries. And I heard that Bryce had at least 3 or 4 cups. Hit that like button, share the live, smash that like button, hit that Cash App $ SRED40. The donations and get right. They're going to do Seth and Cody. I think, yeah. Cody. Cody going to be back to back. Like a Penis in the shotgun, first to 10, hands the ball off to Bijan. Bijan like, Bijan going to wear him down. Carolina Panther fans, calm down. Sit your motherfucking ass down somewhere. Stop acting like y'all don't win the game. We got a long way to go. Carolina Panthers always score 7, and by the end of the game, only have a total of 10 points. Michael Pennis in the shotgun, second and 4. Got a wide receiver goes in motion. Hands the ball back off to Bijan. Bijan gets about 3. I think Seth should win. Cody beat him, but Cody beat him 3 times already. Yeah, but Cody is the number one guy. Cody's number one. Seth is number 2. But then again, Triple H he may just do a switch bait, and have Seth win. Still ain't gonna mean no difference because the vision is trash. Paul Heyman should go back to Brock as he should. Hell, the best thing WrestlePalooza was the Brock Lesnar John Cena match. I can watch that all day. Anytime I can watch John Cena get F5 like that, watch them kids cry, I love it. Love it. Third and one, third and one. Atlanta gonna do. Penix on the center, 2 wide receivers. Then Penix call a timeout. Fuck was that? Did he get a delay of game? If they got a delay of game, Raheem Morris should be fired. If they got to delay a game, which they did, Raheem Morris should be fired. How the fuck you get a delay a game on a 3rd and 1? Who do shit like that? Raheem Morris. Now he over here looking stupid. Like, what was going on? You and Michael Penix? 36. Michael Penix in the shotgun. Michael Penix gets it, throws it, survey it. What the hell was that, Penix? Good Lord. Oh my gosh. Come on, Michael Penix. You got to play better. And you gonna make this defense look like a Pro Bowl defense when this defense is a goddamn uh uh a rock in a hard place. Might want to put Kirk Cousin in. Might want to put Kirk Cousin in. Telling you, I don't get that. But Atlanta Falcons, you should have hired Bill Belichick when you had the chance. I don't know what the hell y'all seen Raheem Morris. He's not a head coach material. You know how he's done every head coaching job he has been fired. What did that tell you? Come on, what happened? What happened? Oh yes, yes, yes. Travis Etienne fumbled the ball. Yes, yes. The downfall is about to start. Let's go. Atlanta recovers. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Share the live. Let we know we in the building. We in the building. Atlanta Falcon fans, Carolina Panther fans, NFL fans, fans of the channel, fans around the world. As you know, this channel is global. We're global. Michael Penix is playing like Michael Penix playing like trash. What Michael Penix and them should do, just hand the ball off. Bijan Robinson should have like 30 carries in this game. Do not let Michael Penix throw the ball. Let the Carolina Panthers defense get worn out. He said, "Yeah, what's going on with the vision? Trash. That's what's going on. Trash. Nobody believes in the vision. That's the reason why they doing all this little quirky, dumb shit. What they doing? Nobody believe in that dumb shit. They don't even look good together. Now you gonna end up having now they don't fucked it up. Where now you gotta have Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed be tag team champions because now you can't have them being singles because it messes the whole vision gameplay up. What the hell is going on with Michael Penix? God damn. That motherfucker horrible. Michael Penix is trash. I mean, and then on top of that, he won't run. He won't run or nothing. He think he Michael Brady or something. Michael Penix Brady. He's not Tom Brady. Then they missed the field goal. Trash. I don't think Atlanta want this. I don't think Atlanta want this. They want my sorry ass Carolina Panthers to win. Bastards. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Wizzy. Bring him out. Bring him out. Yeah. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at, Swizzy? I had to upgrade a lot of my shit. Uh, Anybody want to contribute to some more new podcast equipment, like the 25, 26 equipment out? You know what to do. Put it in the cash out. Throw 100 to 1,000 in the cash out. Put podcast equipment. See where we at. Looking good. Looking good. 37. Bryce in the shotgun. Bryce being Bryce Manning. 2 seconds left in the play clock. A big incompletion to McMillan. Atlanta Falcons gets the ball. Let's see. I told you that's what the Atlanta Falcons was going to do. Even if they gave up 7 points to Bryce and them, they just want to see what the Carolina Panthers was going to come out and play. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, they was going to adjust. And then I said Bryce Young would not have another drive like that again for the rest of the game. And that's what happened. Simple. Simple. You know, yeah, dang. Simple. I just wanna be so simple. So simple. I just wanna be. Still don't think Raheem Morris is a good head coach though. But depends how your team play. That's why I say any given Sunday. That's why that's one of my favorite movies. Out the Willie Beamer, out the Patino. 1 for 12. They're gonna repunt the ball again. Willie Beamer. You know. Shout out to all my Willie Beamer fans out there. Matter of fact, shout out to all my S.L.R fans out. We in the building. Told you. Every Sunday, we here. We here. Now, unless I'm on vacation, business, it may be a different story for me not going live and giving this great content. But no other than that, we in the building. Michael Penix first and 10. Hands the ball out to Algier. Yeah, maybe got a couple, but that's what they're gonna have to do. They just can't throw the ball with Penix. Penix is horrible throwing the ball. You can't be Penix. Can't be Michael Penix Brady. No, that's not you. You can't be Tom Brady. You're Michael Penix Jr. And what you got drafted for, you being a dual threat. Sitting back like there, and you gonna give the media, the local media in the state of North Carolina, the city of Charlotte, Raleigh, Greensboro, Winston-Salem, Durham. You gonna give them that ammo that they need to say, well, the defense played good enough. Well. You give them a built-in excuse to justify the loss. We can't do that. We just can't do that. Carolina Panthers gotta win this game. Gotta win. Because if you don't, you 0-3. You're trending towards to be picking in the top 10. So we be in this draft that's coming up. It's not good to have that number one pick because the quarterbacks that's coming out in this draft, I don't care if it's five or six quarterbacks. All of them, maybe except one that could probably start day one, but the rest of them are developmental players. You don't want to take a chance as the Carolina Panthers to be drafting another developmental player when you can take that number one pick, market it very good. Put the listen, go find a marketing guru, genius that can market that number one pick, and you can get the maximum most out of it in the trade. That's what you're looking for. You're not looking to go in this draft to be adding a wide receiver, defense. You can do that once you can get multiple picks because we all know one player cannot change the franchise because there's not no Miles Garrett that's walking around. Michael Penix, second and six. Looking, throws it. Bijan. What that was. Morehead with the hit. Yeah. And second and six. Bijan Robinson, two catches for 13 yards. Michael Penix, 6 for 12 for 45 yards. Hands the ball back off to Bijan. And I think that's the game plan they're going with. Give it to the running backs. Keep the ball out of Michael Penix's hand. Wear the defense down. It's the easiest game plan to escape and get a win. This is the game where the Atlanta Falcons is trying to get the hell and just get a win. Got a feisty team that's their first home game. You know what I'm saying? They want to show something for the crowd. You know, it's not that many Panther fans there, but you know what's there, and you know this gonna be a dogfight because it's a rivalry game. Michael Penix 33 looks. Bijan first, more, yeah. Easy money, easy does it. Easy money. Easy does it. Give me money. Give me money. Money. My money. Money. Give me my money. Money. Where's my money? Easy does it. Does it. Easy does it. Does it. Bijan Robinson money. Bijan Robinson money. Bunny Bijan. Money Robinson. Yeah. First and 10. Here's Looks. I don't know what the hell that was. That was just stupid. Pennis did a fucking 360 and then threw the ball to the running back. What the? I mean, what the fuck was that? Who drew that play call up and who called it? That was one of the worst and dumbest plays I ever seen in NFL history. If this is what y'all doing with Michael Penix, I feel bad for the Atlanta Falcons. I'm telling you, that shit. That book. Oh, I want to hear what Red Swan was saying right now. Oh my goodness. Taking it 10. Penix looks, quick pass, nothing. Everything they're doing, they're just throwing quick shit, just quick passes. Nothing major downfield. Michael Penix is trash. He's trash. I'm sorry. Sorry, Atlanta Falcon fans. Sorry. He's trash. Y'all better go back with Kirk Cousins. If you want to see a formidable offense, you better go back to Kirk Cousins. This shit with Michael Penix. Oh Lord. Oh. Oh la la la. 38. There's a shotgun. He looks, throws the ball. What the hell? He missed Moody. Oh, Michael Penix is horrible. Michael Penix is horrible. I mean, an easy first down, just missed him. Had Mike Jack burnt. Wobbly coming out and everything. You need to take that goddamn do rag off. That motherfucker's trash. You got two trash teams playing. Michael Penix is horrible. I mean, a home opener, there's empty seats everywhere. So if any content creators tell y'all that it was sold out, it was fucking 30, 40, 50,000 people there. I mean, no, we're watching this. I just seen it. Shout out to the great 4K cameras. It's not fucking 40,000 there in the building. I guarantee it's a minimum of less than 10,000 in that stadium. It's a lot of empty seats. That stadium holds like 70. It's a lot of empty seats. It's a lot of people up there where the clouds at too. And shout out to the high rise. That's a goddamn shame, man. A home opener. The morale is that bad that the home fans can't even show up to fill the stadium up. So don't let any content creator say that they went to the game and it was 40, 50, 60,000 there. That's a damn lie. They lying to you. And I'm gonna tell you right now, majority of the Carolina Panther fans that's there in that stadium, them new Carolina Panther fans. Them the David Tepper fans. Them not the Jerry Richardson fans. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's be facts. Because the Jerry Richardson fans are not supporting this losing ass culture. You a loser. Just say it. Bryce on the center. Play action. Quick screen to dabble. Or something. First and 10, Bryce on the center. 3 seconds left on the play clock. 2, 1. Rico slips and fall. Dabble. Rico Dabble. Aaron Rodgers got 509 career touchdowns. Why can't we just find us an Aaron Rodgers? Second and 11. Bryce hands the ball off to Chuba. Got about 7 yards of it back. Third and 3. Bryce in the shotgun. 5 seconds left of the play clock. 4, 3, 2. Bryce gets it. Looks. Chugs it. Gets it to T-Mac for the first down. T-Mac hurting him. He got down. Catching everything. Motherfucker got hops too, boy. Motherfucker got hops. T-Mac got a hop. Jump man. First and 10. Incomplete the Hunter Renfro, but if Bryce would have executed a little bit more, had a little bit more precise accuracy on it, probably got the first down Hunter Renfro. As I say, the offense is constructed. If you can just have just some decent quarterback play, you can get some things done. I see Dave Canales is trying to call a little different because he knows the person we know you've been calling vanilla crap, vanilla strawberry offense. We don't want to see that. Get off Get off the vanilla and the strawberries. Get the out that. Trying to tell y'all, I kept trying to tell you, all they gotta do is run the ball. Man, you see Carolina at the offensive line. That is huge. Look, offensive line, huge. Third and 2. He jumped. He jumped. Taylor Moton jumped. I mean, damn, they didn't see that. And once again, Dave Canales' problem is this is 8 plays, 52 yards. It has taken off 4 minutes and 52 seconds. Bro, you got the score. You need abundance of scoring. You over here acting like you got 21 points. It's 21 to nothing. Let's just run a 10, 12 play drive. Milk the clock. See? Bryce in the shotgun. Try to go to Hunter Renfro, overthrows Hunter Renfro. 4th and 7. I know Hunter Renfro. I know. You ain't Adam Thielen. Adam Thielen, what they did, a twist, turn 360 and a 460 and an 850. And would have caught the ball. Yeah, I know. That was just horrible by Bryce. Horrible throw by Bryce. I know. 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 No. Oh, they going for a long field goal. Got enough leg. Got it. Remember when I told y'all Panthers got 10? Remember, I said 27. I think I said 27-10. I think so. It was 27-24. Remember that. Carolina Panthers going to be stuck with that 10 points. Nothing else other than. Nothing else other than.
Great power comes great responsibility. Great power comes great responsibility. Great power comes great responsibility. Great power comes great responsibility.
Hey, what's going on, folks? It's been brought to my attention what I said on the radio. Probably should have used some different words. But based on the DMs I've been getting from people, what I said, and then now you saying you're going to threaten me and you're going to pull up on me. I don't think that's a good idea. So, I love this city. I invest in this city. My foundation in this city. But all these comments in my DMs, sliding my DMs, talking about you're going to pull up on me, you're going to threaten me. We don't need all that, man. We don't need no black on black. So if that's how you really feel, just block me, bro. You don't have to. But all these comments threatening my life, ain't no need for that. Okay?
You heard number 89, Steve Smith. You don't want that smoke. None of you content creators want that smoke with Steve Smith. Stop all that yapping. Stop all it before I end up getting that interview with Steve Smith. You know what if I mean? Steve Smith. Pull up S.L.R Media TV. Just get it in. Let's make a groundbreaking, great, phenomenal interview. Yeah. Let's get it. Me and my team. Yeah. Let's make magic. Let's make history. Mhm. Penix in the shotgun. First and 10. Hands the ball up to Bijan. John getting close. He knows he's getting close to breaking that big one. Yep. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? Say what we gonna do? Smash that like button, the subscribe button, share the live. The like is free. You want to spend some bread? Hit the cash app. Show me some love. Uh, I need my early Christmas presents. You know what I'm saying? Early. We in it early. Christmas early. We start 3 months early. Let's go. Feel that fund up. Get it fundy. 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 Michael Penix first it said. I see Nick Scorton getting a lot of play. Where Princely at? I see Princely in a couple plays though, but you see the pressure is mounting. That Isaiah Evero has to play them rookies. Has to play them rookies. Has to play them rookies. Them rookies. Has to play them rookies. Them rookies. Second and 8. Michael Penix shotgun. 4 wide receivers. Where the hell's Kyle Pitts at? Somebody find Kyle Pitts. There go Michael. There you go, run Michael. Oh, what the fuck? Why you just slide right there, Mike? Oh, I don't like Michael Penix. He got to go. He got to go. He got to go. When a quarterback trying to be Tom Brady, you got to go. You got to go. Guys wide open. Number 84. I mean, guys wide the fuck open. Michael Penix got guys wide open. What the fuck are you doing, Michael Penix? Oh my goodness, this is a disaster. He ain't it. He ain't it. Red Swan. Michael Penix ain't it. Y'all in the trouble. Y'all in the world trouble. Kirk Cousins would have been playing right now. They'd have been up 21-7. Right now, I guarantee you, Kirk Cousins would have been in right now. Atlanta Falcons would already points would have been on the board. I guarantee. Michael Penix is trash. Trash. Sorry, Atlanta Falcon fans. Atlanta fans, come to me. Just, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Come over here and listen to me. Love what I tell you. Michael Penix is trash. I got too many weapons. They just showed you multiple players was wide open. Michael Penix is horrible. I see Princely. See the defense. What the hell is that, Michael Penix? That motherfucker is horrible. Michael Penix is trash. Who the fuck was he throwing to? Get him the fuck out the game. He gonna end up giving the Carolina Panthers the game. Michael Penix is horrible. You gotta make a switch. Raheem Morris, if you don't go to Kirk Cousins, you a fool, bro. You don't want to win this game. Look at all them Falcon fans there. Look at all them Falcon fans there in the Carolina Panthers Stadium. It's more Falcon fans. And you playing like this, that motherfucker horrible. Michael Penix is trash. I bet the Red Swan kicking and talking shit right now. I know it. Red Swan, if you hear me, S.L.R. Hey. Ah, damn, Red. Ooh, wait. Ooh. Red Swan. I bet you Red Swan calling for Kirk Cousins right now. Michael Penix is true. I said he's trash. Michael Penix is trash. Let me say it one more time. Michael Penix Jr. is trash. Right. They ain't got no points. They about to go in that. Damn, they about to go in the halftime. Carolina Panthers got 10. Michael, man. I bet you a lot of other teams like, well, I'm glad we didn't pick him. Shit. Mm, 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 mm. Michael Penix Jr. may be the worst quarterback in the NFL right now. And I was saying my quarterback Bryce Young was. But Bryce Young looked way better than Michael Penix. And I still don't think Bryce Young is that good. But Michael Penix is horrible. Dude can't throw a motherfucking. He couldn't throw a motherfucking quarter in the fountain of water if he tried. Unbelievable, bro. Raheem Morris. If you want to win this game, you better put Kirk Cousins in. Raheem. Bryce Young second and 8. Bryce being Bryce Manning. There you go, being Bryce Manning. There he goes. 2-minute warning. Trying to fake some shit, man. Bryce, sit your goddamn ass down. Oh, they're trying to be motherfucking. Oh, that damn ass down so well.
The Panthers had every opportunity to make a play and beat the Cardinals, but they just couldn't do it. They failed to deliver when it mattered most. To their credit, at one point, the Panthers were down 27-3, and with 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter, they brought it back 22-27. It's taken a lot to fight back to this point, and now the only chance at winning this game is recovering an onside kick. And recover it they do. Bryce Young and this Panthers offense have a lease on life. They have a chance at winning this game. But the offense takes the field and they look awful. They are nowhere near making a play, and suddenly it's 4th and 5. And on 4th and 5, Bryce is going to drop back, bail out of the pocket. He gets on the move, and it looks like some magic is about to happen for the Panthers. But nobody's open. He's not athletic enough to outrun the defender, and he gets stripped. It's a turnover. It looks like the game is over. But they get another lease on life because Tyrone McMillan was held by Denzel Burke on the play. So it's another first down and another attempt to win this game. And when it looks like the Panthers are finally starting to move the ball, what do you know? There's a hold on a Chuba Hubbard first down catch. So on 2nd and 17, Young is going to drop back, and to me, it looks like he panics and doesn't step up into a clean pocket and ends up just throwing the ball away. But instead of it being 3rd and 17, Bryce Young draws maybe the worst roughing the passer call I've ever seen. I genuinely don't know what else Josh Sweat is supposed to do here. He catches himself and everything. But don't worry, it's redeemed because the very next play, Bryce gets under pressure, throws the ball to nobody while in the pocket, and they get intentional grounding. And then the next couple plays are just Bryce Young hucking it down the field to Hunter Renfrow to no avail. Like, I don't know, on 3rd and 20, I think hucking the ball up to Hunter Renfrow, who's double covered, is not the right decision. But don't worry, because instead of it being 4th and 20, the Cardinals went off sides on the play, so it's 3rd and 15. They get to replay the down. The Panthers then try to make it a more manageable down with a comeback, but the receiver just isn't able to make the catch. It's good coverage by Kytrell Clark. And with 4th down, the game on the line, the Panthers need some magic. Bryce Young drops back and almost immediately gets sacked. The Panthers had every chance to win this game that they had no business being in the position of winning, and they couldn't come up when it mattered most.
Where we at? 3rd and 15. Bryce in the shotgun. Hands the ball to Rico. Rico falls. Atlanta calling a timeout. 4th down. I don't know why they can else ran that bullshit, but y'all once again, y'all see it. Let us see. Let us. See. We rolling into halftime. Let me see what else. We're in halftime right now. The Carolina Panthers feeling real good right now. Oh, what the hell? Cam Ward was thinking. He threw that interception. Jesus. St. College Cam. Man, Cleveland just had great quarterback play with that defense, bro. They, Cowboys and the Bears got to go. Yeah, I'm flip flopping there where I get multiple games. I don't know if y'all can just get it like that, like me. You know what I'm saying? But you know. Yeah. Me multiple games, oh me multiple games. Me multiple games. Oh, that's crazy. The Colts are up 17-6. They possibly could go 3-0. What the, with Daniel Jones and not even Anthony Richardson. That's crazy. They booing. Y'all do know this is the last week of summer. Tampa. Jets out down. Only got 6 points. Anyway, they're out down the orange sickles. Yeah, they got the orange sickle uniforms today. All right. Yo. Yeah. I'm just flipping through a lot of games. The Commanders up 17-10 on Vegas. Vegas on the road in DC. No Jaden Daniels. Shout out to DC. I will be in your city real soon. Yo, I love DC. I love it. It's one of my favorite cities. It's nothing like it. It's nothing like it. Oh, you trying to break one. You trying to break one. Carolina Panther fans feeling good right now. They feeling real saucy. Saucy right now. You can't tell them nothing right now. Goddamn, they quarterback, that king up Bryce Manning. Nothing right now. Shout out to Bryce Manning. Where my boy Leggett at?
Xavier Legette has a cool accent. He's turned into a fan favorite around the NFL, but he's also become a liability in almost every aspect of the game. One of the things that led him to become a first round pick is that he ran a 4.39 40, but you really don't ever get to see that in game. As far as his quickness, acceleration, and overall game speed, I think he's pretty slow. Quick little side note, the Panthers are a JV offense. First off, the snap is high, and Bryce Young has to make this awkward one-legged throw. This is a pretty lousy attempt at the block from the tight end. 77 is staring at the guy who's already on the ground, and he ends up just being in the way. He can't catch up to make this block. His release off the line of scrimmage was always a question mark, even coming out of college. This is what it looks like on a 3rd and 6 in the first half. With a minute left in the half, the Jaguars are in cover 2, and we've got an out route from the slot and a corner route that Legette is running. That's going to force this cornerback to make a decision here. Am I going to stay home and take out this out route, or am I going to make sure that Legette doesn't have space on the corner? He starts to show here that he's going to stay home. Bryce Young sees that, and he knows there's going to be a window of opportunity to hit Xavier Legette. He places this nicely. This, believe it or not, is an incompletion. He ends up not being able to get his second foot down here, which is pretty inexcusable when you've got this much room between you and the sideline. This needs to be a 20-yard gain. We need to be in field goal range. Instead, the Panthers fumbled a couple plays later and didn't score before the half. The Panthers' chemistry as a whole yesterday was really off, and that includes Bryce Young and Leggett. On this 4th down and 1, we got to get to the 4-yard line. Young wants to go quickly because he sees there's some confusion on the defense, and ultimately this safety is who's playing man coverage on Leggett. He ends up snapping this before this left guard even has a chance to get down in his stance. This slot receiver had no idea that this was coming, and what Young is seeing is down in the flat, Xavier Leggett is going to be wide open because there's no way his guy can get down to him. Young even does this pump fake like he's going to throw it, but Leggett just never turns around because he's on a wheel route here. By the time he does turn around, he's covered. Bryce Young has already moved on to his next progression, and nobody ends up being open. Bryce Young just sails it out of bounds, turnover on downs. This play is a little nitpicky, I'll be honest, because it happened way late in the game where the Panthers are kind of on their last life trying to get anything going. But if Leggett goes down here on a 1st down, that's a gain of 6. We're looking at 2nd and 4. Instead, he tries to do too much, and it's only a gain of 2. It's normal for young receivers to struggle with the adjustment to playing NFL football, but there's not a single aspect of Xavier Leggett's game that's even begun to translate to the league, and that has me very, very worried.
The Panthers had every opportunity to make a play and beat the Cardinals, but they just couldn't do it. They failed to deliver when it mattered most. To their credit, at one point the Panthers were down 27-3, and with 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter, they brought it back 22-27. It's taken a lot to fight back to this point, and now the only chance at winning this game is recovering an onside kick. And recover it they do. Bryce Young and this Panthers offense have a lease on life. They have a chance at winning this game. But the offense takes the field and they look awful. They are nowhere near making a play, and suddenly it's 4th and 5. And on 4th and 5, Bryce is going to drop back, bail out of the pocket. He gets on the move, and it looks like some magic is about to happen for the Panthers. But nobody's open. He's not athletic enough to outrun the defender, and he gets stripped. It's a turnover. It looks like the game is over. But they get another lease on life because Tyrone McMillan was held by Denzel Burke on the play. So it's another 1st down and another attempt to win this game. And when it looks like the Panthers are finally starting to move the ball, what do you know? There's a hold on a Chuba Hubbard 1st down catch. So on 2nd and 17, Young is going to drop back, and to me, it looks like he panics and doesn't step up into a clean pocket and ends up just throwing the ball away. But instead of it being 3rd and 17, Bryce Young draws maybe the worst roughing the passer call I've ever seen. I genuinely don't know what else Josh Sweat is supposed to do here. He catches himself and everything. But don't worry, it's redeemed because the very next play, Bryce gets under pressure, throws the ball to nobody while in the pocket, and they get intentional grounding. And then the next couple plays are just Bryce Young hucking it down the field to Hunter Renfrow to no avail. Like, I don't know, on 3rd and 20, I think hucking the ball up to Hunter Renfrow, who's double covered, is not the right decision. But don't worry, because instead of it being 4th and 20, the Cardinals went off sides on the play, so it's 3rd and 15. They get to replay the down. The Panthers then try to make it a more manageable down with a comeback, but the receiver just isn't able to make the catch. It's good coverage by Kytrell Clark. And with 4th down, the game on the line, the Panthers need some magic. Bryce Young drops back and almost immediately gets sacked. The Panthers had every chance to win this game that they had no business being in the position of winning, and they couldn't come up when it mattered most.
A lot of Carolina Panther empty blue seats in the stadium. That's a shame. That's a shame the Carolina Panther fans didn't show up. You know why? Because they don't believe in Bryce or Dave Canales. Thank you. I wanna thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Joined here by Coach Dave Canales. Coach Canales, welcome to Carolina. You said you want to build a contender here in Charlotte. What's that going to look like in year one?
Year one, year three, year six, play great defense, run the ball, great things come off of it, be crazy about taking care of the football. That's the style of football we got to play. Special teams, screaming down the field with attitude, looking for those guys who are going to contribute on all phases, and really building that brand, that style of football with great effort, great enthusiasm, great toughness, and really a smart football team, exposing them to some situations as we build this.
Last year with the Buccaneers, you got to play against Bryce Young twice. What was your assessment of him as a quarterback? And you talked a lot about complementary football.
Yeah.
How would you like to surround an offense that complements what he's good at here in Carolina?
Bryce, accurate, courageous, resilient. I thought he saw some great challenges this year. And then just going forward, just making it about the basics, making it about him just doing his part. And if he can just be focused on that, he'll put us in a position, we'll all be in a position to be successful.
Joined now by the new general manager of the Carolina Panthers, Dan Morgan. Heading into free agency, what do you see as some of the Panthers' biggest needs? Is it shoring up the offensive line, a big-bodied wide receiver? What are some of the big holes you're hoping to fill this offseason?
Yeah, we're still going through that. We're still talking it through, and I talked about alignment and communication. We're going to have a lot of talks about the roster and where we need to improve here in the next 2-3 months. We're going to have a lot of hours in the draft room, going over free agency, going over the college players, and I'm excited about it. But we need to bring the right type of players in here.
Last question for me. You're someone that obviously played a number of years here in Carolina. You know how passionate this fan base can be. They're really yearning for a team that they can really get behind. How important is that to give this city something to root for and kind of make black and blue more than just the team colors, get back to that way of playing hard defense?
Yeah, it's very important. Obviously playing here for 7 years, and my kids were born here. My wife's from here. We care deeply about this organization and about winning. And I'm going to do everything in my power, roll up my sleeves, get to work, and put a lot of hours in to help make that happen.
Great power comes great responsibility.
Try to run it with Chuba. Nothing. Nothing. I don't even know why they even. I don't know what was the reason for them to even try to run it with Chuba. Oh yeah. Second and 11. Hands the ball up at the Chuba. Nothing. Carolina just trying to protect that 10 points. This type of play calling. This type of play calling you're gonna get when they're just trying to protect the lead. They want to do willing to do anything, everything to walk out with a victory. 3rd and 10. Bryce in the shotgun, 5 wide. Bryce look, went through Tech's hand. Tech dropped the ball. Y'all favorite wide receiver, Mr. All Pro Tech McMillan, dropped the ball. Y'all saying Carolina Panthers don't never have a lead. Okay, they got a lead. Let's see what this defense do with a lead. Let's see what this defense do with this lead. Let's cut another screws out the block. Let's cut another screws out the piece of paper. Defense finally got a lead. Let's see what defense gonna do with lead. Second of all, that's a damn shame that our Carolina Panthers fans didn't show up for this home game. That shit is empty. The stadium is damn near empty. Ain't nothing but red jerseys. That's a shame. That's a shame. Once again, if any Carolina Panther content creator come on their live and say that for 30, 40, 50,000 people it was sold out, they're fucking lying. Don't buy into that bullshit. They continue to show the stadium. That motherfucker empty as fuck. Empty. You don't see nothing but red jerseys. Let's be real. Let's be real. Content creators, let's be real now. Don't be out there selling that bullshit to get your likes and subscribes and then cash up and all that. Nah, be real about it. Motherfucker empty. And if you was part of the product being in that empty stadium, it's a shame on you. That's crazy. David. If I was the owner of David Tepper, I'd be mad every time they show that. I'd be mad at Fox and the camera people. Y'all gonna show my stadium look empty like that. Ain't nobody here to support and show me. They don't like me here. They don't like you, David Tepper. A lot of Carolina Panther fans done checked out on you, bro. And it showed at this home game how many Carolina Panther fans had really checked out on Bryce Young and his team. Mm. Damn. They listen to S.L.R. Shout out to the Carolina Panther fans that actually listen to me. Hmm. Yeah. I know it's hard, but you know what? We gon' make it. We gon' make it. We gon' make it. We gon' make it. Hey, we gon' make it. Hey, we gon' make it. We gon' make it. Yeah. Damn, the Carolina Panthers don't score. Told you Michael Penix is trash. Told you Michael Penix is horrible. Look how he throw the ball. Look his mechanics. They're horrible. Look at that laziness. Laziness. Told you Raheem Morris better bench him. About to lose this game, Raheem Morris. Y'all might not even score no points. Carolina Panthers might have a shutout. Michael Penix is horrible. That fucking do rag on. Motherfucking Michael Penix is horrible, bro. That motherfucker trash, bro. That motherfucker. I mean, some of the worst mechanics I ever seen. I mean, he be on the bench. Ain't no way. Ain't no. I don't give a damn. He be on the bench. You trying to win the game. This dude trying to lose the game. That's the difference. That's crazy. Michael Penix is playing. That's crazy. Most definitely don't think they want to win. Stop showing Evero, man. We ain't did shit. But just Atlanta Falcons is trash. And you still got Michael Penix in the game. Well, man, they don't want to win. They don't want the lemon pepper wings. They don't want Wingstop. What's the other one? What's the other spot? They got that served the fried rice with the chip with the lemon pepper wings. Yeah, I got that. Mr. Deli. Big run by Bijan. Big run by Bijan. They should have been doing that. I don't know why they keep trying to throw the ball with Michael Penix. Just hand the fucking ball to Bijan. I mean, die. Damn. Man, you got to fire Raheem Morris. I would never hire Raheem Morris as my head coach. Never. I'm good. First and 10. Oh my goodness, they're going back to Penny's throwing the damn ball. What the? Motherfucker probably look decent in practice. When game come on, you like, yo, this ain't the dude we seen in practice. Yeah, cause you ain't got real live pressure coming at you. That's embarrassing. Atlanta got all them weapons. Second and 10. He just threw the ball to the ground. Yo, you gotta take him out the game. You got to take Michael Penix out the game. Ain't no way. Fourth and 4, they're going for it. Look, run, Penix. They call it incomplete. If that's incomplete, Michael Penix should never come back in the game. If that's incomplete, he should never come back in the game. That's crazy. Yeah, Michael Penix got to go. Oh, that is crazy. He couldn't even complete a 4. And it was an easy pass. He's throwing it like some sidewind or something. Man, nah. Bro, you got a quarterback that's making like $40 million on the bench and you won't put him in? Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's the owner. The owner right now. If Arthur Blake, you sitting up there in them goddamn beautiful ass presidential suites, you can't go down and make a phone call and say, per Kirk Cousins is you, you deserve to lose. Michael Penix ain't it. You are. Michael Penix is not it. I don't see the Atlanta Falcons going nowhere with that guy. But if y'all want to give if y'all want to give my team the win today, like you did in week 17, we'll take it. We're gonna definitely take it. We'll take the 1-0 up on y'all. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sure will. But I want the Atlanta Falcons fans to know Michael Penix is trash. I mean, straight up trash. I mean, capital T trash. Ain't no way. Ain't no way Kirk Cousins would not be in the game. Ain't no way with that offense they got. They just kept showing all that talent that the Atlanta Falcons got, and Michael Penix can't get it done. You got a $40 million What the fuck do Michael Penix got on Raheem Morris? Raheem Morris, you was at Magic City. You got a stripper pregnant. What's going on? You tricking her in the streets? What's going on? You wearing a do rag too, like your sorry ass quarterback? What's going on, Raheem Morris? Y'all walking around here with a donut, 0 points, and you letting the Carolina Panthers do this to y'all? Oh my goodness. 17-0. Michael Penix wouldn't even see the field no more this season. You gotta go get your mechanics straight, bro. You horrible. You is trash. Giving Carolina Panthers all that good field position. Right there on the center, 1st and 10. Y'all gonna get the Carolina Panthers this win. I was expecting this to be nothing but a Bijan Robinson coming out show. They motherfuckers still over here trying to have Michael Penix do this and do that, bro. What the? That's it. Falcons deserve to lose. You deserve to wake up Monday, go to work, and be mad. So be mad at Raheem Morris, offensive coordinator, and Michael Penix. Especially be mad at Michael Penix because if Michael Penix know he can't make the throws, why the fuck are you still sitting back there trying to make the throws when you can use your legs? Get yourself in the game. Earn yourself some rhythm. That whole helmet came off. Bryce Young only got 98 yards passing. That's it. 98. That's it. That's it. And we're in the third quarter. Bryce, 1st and 10. They in field goal range. Most definitely in field goal range. The ball hit the ground. Second and 10. Rushing the shotgun. 5 wide receivers. looks, quick pass. What the hell that was? He keep going back to take me Miller. Yeah, pass interference call on Atlanta. I mean, damn Atlanta. Raheem Morris, you should be fired, bro. You should be fired. For your team to come out and play like this on the road, a division game. Atlanta Falcons is a fraud. Flag is on. Who the flag is on? Obvious. Looks like the Atlanta Falcons is going to stick with Mike Penix. So that means they ain't going to score nothing. So Carolina Panthers may could walk away with a shutout. And that may say that this win right here may say Evero job for the rest of the season. Guarantee you. I guarantee you. Evero, you might have your day today. Them content creators may be jacking you off. You may be shooting big lows today, Evero. Big low day, Evero. Big, 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 big lows. 33, 33. Bryce the sack. Want you come and bleed? Want you? Hold on for a minute. Where we at?
Xavier Legette might be the worst starting receiver in the NFL right now, and the Panthers want him to be good so bad, but it is just not working. If he's not the worst receiver in football, he's at the very least the least efficient receiver in the league. Over the first 2 games of the season, he's been targeted 15 times, and he is a grand total of 4 receptions for 8 yards. 2 of those receptions were negative yardage plays. And I think it's a bit of looks like Tarzan, plays like Jane. We're talking about a freak athlete who's 6'3", 220 pounds, and you would just have no idea that was the case. He doesn't have a great feel for playing receiver or running routes. Like here, he's running an out to the sticks. I want you to watch his out compared to Tet's at the top of the screen. Tet is to Bryce should have gone to here. The corner's really bailing off of him, and you'll see when he does his out, it is right at the sticks, right at the first down marker, which is where Bryce wants to throw the ball. You'll see that when Leggett plants his foot to get towards the sideline, he keeps fading up past the sticks. He's a good 2 yards past where this ball should be caught. He doesn't at all try to box out this DB. He doesn't at all try to come back to the ball, and he doesn't even try to stick his hands out. He tries to catch it with his chest. You're 6'3". The other DB is 5'11". Put your hands out, please. And then there's the issue of, even when he is open, he's having trouble staying in bounds. Here, the Panthers are just running smash. We've got a quick out by the tight end, and we've got Xavier Leggett on a corner route up the field. Now, this is meant to put this flat defender in conflict. If he comes down to cover the flat, you throw the corner. If he stays to cover the corner, you throw it to the flat. You'll see the DB, Jarian Jones, bites down just a tad to stay over the top of this flat route. Bryce Young is under pressure, sees it, throws a fantastic ball to Leggett, who doesn't get his second foot down in bounds. I don't know how this foot doesn't come in bounds, but it doesn't. He has no awareness when he's near the sideline. And this isn't the only time it happens against the Jags. It happens again later in the game, and it's not even about his awareness near the sideline now. It's just his overall body control. Don't get me wrong, this is a much tougher catch to make, but I feel like the good receivers can get their feet down in this situation. Instead, Leggett ends up doing the splits. This foot goes up. I think he could have got this foot in bounds. He doesn't end up getting any feet in bounds on a play that I think he could have. So if they can't get it to him down the field, they're trying to get the ball into his hands in the screen game, and that's also not working. That's where these negative yardage.
They boss. Sorry, Michael Penny's right back on out there. hmm First of all, I ain't give you no wings. You think you gonna fry some wings and feed your kids? That ain't happening. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. And your fucking wings ain't gonna come. That ain't happening. Oh yeah. What is it? Looks. What the? What is this? I mean, Michael Pennis is horrible, bro. Why y'all keep putting him back there? Feel like he's seeing ghosts or something. He do like 3 for 8, 24 yards in this hand. And most of his balls been thrown on the ground. He's showing what a nice run. Ah, this shit. Man, think she know everything. I don't know nothing. Shotgun. 10. I mean, it was just easy. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was or who Michael Penix was even throwing. What was that? 4th and 8. Get in shotgun looks. Just look awkward. Threw another interception. This time to fucking Mike Jackson. This shit crazy. This shit crazy. They trash. Ah man, I still don't give a fuck. Carolina Panthers ain't did shit. It just motherfucking Michael Penix is trash. You couldn't do this against Arizona, and you couldn't do it in week 1. It's just a sorry ass Atlanta Falcons team. Michael Penix is trash. He should be benched. I ain't never seen a quarterback play this horrible before. That motherfucker is trash. Mm. Yeah, I don't see the Atlanta Falcons coming back. Nah, this is a win for Carolina. It's most definitely a win for Carolina. Yeah. Yep. This could be a shutout. Could be a shutout. And this loss is strictly on Michael Penix and Raheem Morris. Because Raheem Morris don't have the balls to bench Michael Penix. See, these head coaches don't have the balls to bench young guys. They don't. They don't. Carolina Panthers gonna get their first win of Michael Penix playing the worst football that's ever been played in NFL history. Michael Penix got the worst mechanics I ever seen. Mm-hmm. Shout out to the Carolina Panthers about to get their first win of the season. But she didn't go winless. Rush on 1st and 10. And the ball off the Rico is pretty much what they go. This game pretty much over with. It'd be the ultimate collapse for the Carolina Panthers to lose this game. I mean, the ultimate. I mean, Dakanai should get fired if he lose this game. Bryce Young, shotgun, 2nd and 9. Quick pass to Hunter Renfro. Huh? We find out. Carolina Panthers gonna get that first dub. Oh, he hurt. Ah, he landed on that ankle. Ah. Yeah, they just doing whatever they want to Atlanta. They just doing whatever they want. It's over. It's over. Still short. Short. He's short. He's short. You. Yeah, he most definitely way short. You know Dave Canales is going for it. Yep, 20-0. Do whatever he wants. Yeah.
Xavier Legette might be the worst starting receiver in the NFL right now, and the Panthers want him to be good so bad, but it is just not working. If he's not the worst receiver in football, he's at the very least the least efficient receiver in the league. Over the first 2 games of the season, he's been targeted 15 times, and he is a grand total of 4 receptions for 8 yards. 2 of those receptions were negative yardage plays. And I think it's a bit of looks like Tarzan, plays like Jane. We're talking about a freak athlete who's 6'3", 220 pounds, and you would just have no idea that was the case. He doesn't have a great feel for playing receiver or running routes. Like here, he's running an out to the sticks. I want you to watch his out compared to Tet's at the top of the screen. Tet is who Bryce should have gone to here. The corner's really bailing off of him, and you'll see when he does his out, it is right at the sticks, right at the first down marker, which is where Bryce wants to throw the ball. You'll see that when Legette plants his foot to get towards the sideline, he keeps fading up past the sticks. He's a good 2 yards past where this ball should be caught. He doesn't at all try to box out this DB. He doesn't at all try to come back to the ball, and he doesn't even try to stick his hands out. He tries to catch it with his chest. You're 6'3". The other DB is 5'11". Put your hands out, please. And then there's the issue of, even when he is open, he's having trouble staying in bounds. Here, the Panthers are just running smash. We've got a quick out by the tight end, and we've got Xavier Legette on a corner route up the field. Now, this is meant to put this flat defender in conflict. If he comes down to cover the flat, you throw the corner. If he stays to cover the corner, you throw it to the flat. You'll see the DB, Jarian Jones, bites down just a tad to stay over the top of this flat route. Bryce Young is under pressure, sees it, throws a fantastic ball to Legette, who doesn't get his second foot down in bounds. I don't know how this foot doesn't come in bounds, but it doesn't. He has no awareness when he's near the sideline. And this isn't the only time it happens against the Jags. It happens again later in the game, and it's not even about his awareness near the sideline now. It's just his overall body control. Don't get me wrong, this is a much tougher catch to make, but I feel like the good receivers can get their feet down in this situation. Instead, Legette ends up doing the splits. This foot goes up. I think he could have got this foot in bounds. He doesn't end up getting any feet in bounds on a play that I think he could have. So if they can't get it to him down the field, they're trying to get the ball into his hands in the screen game, and that's also not working. That's where these negative yardage plays are coming from for the Panthers. I think that's partly because he's not that good with the ball in his hands. He does a good job making the safety miss here, but at this point, cut up field. You've got a blocker in front of you. You've got this outside defender coming to hit your tackle. Get upfield here. And instead, he just continues to bend this thing outside and they lose a yard. Or here, where they just find him settling in the middle of the field. He's got space to work with. He's already gained 4 yards, and he ends up going backwards. He ends up losing 2 yards on the play. That's supposed to be a positive play, and it's just not. I'm just having a lot of trouble seeing it in a receiver they took in the first round. This was a first-round pick. And if you don't believe the tape, here's a receiving efficiency chart for the first 2 weeks of the season. Now, where's our boy Xavier Legette? Is he over here? No, maybe over here.
Raheem Morris is going to bench Michael Penix when they're already down. Then you're going to put Kirk Cousins in. And Michael Penix. Hey, Raheem Morris is trash. Raheem Morris should be fired. Michael Penix has been benched, and he should never come back in. Michael Penix is horrible. I have him on the trade block immediately. Ain't no way I'll bring Michael Penix ever back out on the field. Uh-uh. Because of throwing everything underneath. Boy, I tell you. We going for it on fourth down. Mm. Kurt ain't had no reps. What you expect?
When you talk about Bryce Young, the way they closed the season, finished 5-12, but it was the second half play of Bryce Young that has led to a lot of optimism for the Carolina Panthers heading into the 2025 season, particularly those last 3 games for Bryce Young, where he had 7 touchdowns, no interceptions to lead the NFL. I had spoke to Dave Canales throughout the offseason about how Bryce handled last year, obviously getting benched for Andy Dalton earlier in the year, but his mentality never changed. His leadership, the way he prepared, even though he was the backup, that resonated with his teammates. So when he took back over in the second half of the year and found some success, they won 5 games, obviously, to close the year. They also had 3 different leads in the fourth quarter. They went toe-to-toe with the Chiefs and with the Eagles, so built a lot of confidence and added a lot of credibility for Bryce in that locker room. And you see him here at practice. He's talking with the receivers, talking with his linemen, talking with other members of the defense, trying to show that leadership and build on what they had last year. Specifically on the field, I asked what led to the change and some of that success last year. Obviously, we talked about the mentality, and in speaking to people throughout the building, a lot of the success we saw last year was Bryce's confidence and the timing rhythm getting through the second, the third, the fourth progressions all the way through the checkdowns. Obviously, they're building these these concepts for individual plays, but you have to have the reps in order for practice and game reps to get to those secondary options, and Bryce Young felt comfortable with that as we head forward to 2025. As far as training camp goes, in talking to Coach Canales a little before practice, they had a great start to training camp, scaled back a little bit yesterday. They're expecting to fly around today. They'll be working on red zone. What they've been talking about is the energy, the effort, the culture that they've built here. They don't have fans. They're doing construction for a field house to have an indoor facility here. So they're bringing that juice themselves. They're feeding off one another. J.C. Horn, one of the linchpin in that. He talks on defense. He talks to the offense. Really gets the practice going. So the Panthers 2025 training camp underway. There you see the quarterbacks, Bryce Young, Andy Dalton, and company. We'll have much more on the Panthers throughout the day.
Shout out to the Carolina Panthers for getting their first dub. Getting their first dub today. Getting their dub deuces. They W dub. What up, Jay Wick? Well, Bryce bought him some more time. Oh yeah, he bought him some more time, Jay Wick. Just some more. But honestly, he didn't buy time. How much money did David Tepper and the Carolina Panthers pay Michael Penix Jr. to play like this? The only reason why the Carolina Panthers won because Michael Penix Jr. played the worst football in NFL history. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they bought him some more time. Dave Canales bought him some more time. Evero, yeah. Thanks to Michael Penix Jr. For sure. Yeah, yeah. You right, Jay. Wait, what's good with you? Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, the cash app. Michael Penix Jr. hand handed the Carolina Panthers on a beautiful gold platter a W. Unbelievable. Oh Lord, Bryce, he bought him some more time. Yeah, he did. mean, they don't get a bye till like week 14. So, but like I said, y'all cannot put too much into this win. I'm telling y'all. I mean, listen, your Bryce lovers, your Dave Canales lovers. I mean, go celebrate. Y'all earned it. Go celebrate. Trust me, it won't last. Trust me. The Atlanta Falcons are the worst team in the league. I can say that. Carolina Panthers are better than Atlanta Falcons. As long as Michael Penix is starting. Don't ask me why the Atlanta Falcons didn't want to run Bijan when I was here. Mm-hmm. I told Michael Penix, if your arm ain't working, by that damn your feet gonna work. Carolina Panthers gonna get a shutout, 30-0. Raheem Morris chewing on that gum like, yeah, I'm about to be fine. Yep. You're the worst coach in the NFL. Now you're tied with the Carolina Panthers. Congratulations to the Carolina Panthers. I can't watch no more of this. I gotta go. I gotta go to another game or something. Watch this. Oh damn, the Eagles and the Rams playing. This is a good game. And this was a 1 o'clock game. How the hell I missed this? Oh, oh, oh. Mhm. How do I miss this? Yeah, I'm watching the Eagles and the Rams game. Good game. Yeah. Yep. 2-minute warning. But the Rams winning though. How the Rams solve the code? Did the Rams crack the code to beat the Eagles? Carolina Panthers got them on win. Whoopie doo. Whoopie doo. Congratulations. Does not mean nothing. You were supposed to beat the Atlanta Falcons. They played like this. Yeah. That win that proved me nothing. Carolina Panthers fans should wake up in the morning and act like they lost. I'm just saying. I mean, that's up to you. Now I'm watching the Jets versus Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay winning. Tampa Bay about to go 3-0. Tyrod Taylor playing in for him. Justin Fields. Jets.
Great power comes great responsibility. Great power comes great responsibility. Great power comes great responsibility.